Hello Aiden. I want to make this video not to rant or anything, but just to say sorry for the things that I've done at PSB, because I am very aware of how the way I behave could have given people the wrong impression. And because you have an ability to see things in a way where it's so I don't know the right words to describe, but you are too smart. How are you able to tell when it's very understandable from an outer perspective, like someone who is outside the situation, and then hearing all these people that are claiming things against me, right? And then with the way I behave and with the emails that I wrote, right, it's very easy to come to the conclusion that I actually lost or was trying to get, and that I人家讲 I'm very salty or 咸 is it, or what, like I'm jealous, or all the things that people could have easily come to that conclusion and really think very badly of me. It's actually understandable because they don't know me. Even my family members threw me under the bus, like my father and my brother really made it even more difficult for me to be viewed in a neutral light after what happened, and that I left and didn't even explain myself. So I can definitely understand that, because of what I did and how everyone else reacted and responded so unhelpful, very unhelpful. They were very unhelpful. They were finding a scapegoat at that point of time. So with that said, right, I thought about it, and I can definitely tell that with what you're able to see things in a way where no one else can, and it's so accurate, right? I can definitely acknowledge that it's definitely very shocking and very 真的是吓到你了, and that's the reason why you also felt very strongly in terms of helping me, and also how much you end up sacrificing a lot for me because you feel very strongly towards what I've done, and the real true reason of what I've done back then, and it's not what everyone else thought it was lah. Okay, so I want to say sorry because I hope it's not too late. It's like 5 years later that I went back and really thought about it, processed it, and realized that and from the videos that I've seen, I actually can understand how much shock you must have been to for things to turn out this way so quickly. Because if you know about me at closet level, and then PSB, and then the way things happen, the timeline is not that long. It happens really quickly, and I left PSB in a span of 3-ish months. It's pretty quick lah. So I definitely can understand how it must have affected you, and that point of time I really don't know about you ma. So I'm really sorry. I was also struggling afterwards. I think I dealt with a lot of hate and a lot of unexplained situations that were very unpleasant when I'm in public spaces, and when I'm like trying to interact with people and form friendships. It's also very difficult because I felt like I'm being ostracized, or like people don't want to really associate with me, and they are like, there's just like something against me lah. Like people are against me in some way, but I don't really know how to put my I don't really understand, but I can feel like something is going on, or that's all. That's how it has been for many years lah. Maybe 4 years-ish. And then after I found out about you, it took me really a while to slowly understand, because at that point of time it was also confusing for me lah. But then I did the things that I did based on what I know, based on to the best of my knowledge lor. So I really didn't have a lot of Jonathan 的事情，我没有那个把握。So I just did what I thought to the best of my ability lah. The things that I know about myself, my history, my past, and how people responded, how it could potentially put me in a situation where, and I was really pissed off at him. I didn't want to let him have it easy after he tried to manipulate me at work, and so I mean, knowing the kind of person and the kind of character I have, I'm not the kind of person that will get hung out over a guy and cannot forget him, and I will miss him, that kind of stuff one. I'm the kind of person that if I know there's something going on, I will definitely try to find out and try to 报仇 on you lor, because you deserve it. In my mind, I feel like there was something going on with Jonathan, and I decided to speak out against him, knowing that, you know, how I'm going to be treated afterwards, like a crazy person as usual lah. So for PSB also, because I felt like I was worried that something was going on, then I, you know, did something about it, but then it kind of implicated me at the end of the day. So it's almost like how it feels is like 好像我在做，好像我是在做卧底 or what, then end up I own self implicated myself as a result, because I got too emotional. And you know, it's easier to not be emotional when you handle things, then you won't get yourself into trouble, because you can be very clear cut and you can cut off people and you don't feel bad and don't feel sorry for people. And that's how I would do things from now on, because if I allow my emotions to get in the way when it comes to people that are not important and people that, you know, don't deserve me feeling empathetic and sorry for them, then yeah, I would be screwed lah, because those people will never have my back. Those people will never be there for me when I am screwed lah, because of the result, as a result of me feeling bad for them and wanting to do something to help lor. So end up 我真的是 implicated myself, because I was trying to help, and I felt really bad thinking about how you would have felt, because you would have known what I was trying to do, but then everyone else was thinking differently and very negatively towards me, and nobody had my back. And you are 真的 Aiden, at the end of the day, right, what I feel about you is that you really are a man, you know. It's not about 你可以不可以, whether you are good in bed or you are very experienced. I mean, even if you're not experienced in that manner because you don't have a relationship before, and 你不是那种男人, right, that will go around fooling around with women, right, I would say that, you know, you are really a man to me. You really are you are really very well, you're better than all these men who are very experienced when it comes to sex and all these like things that, you know, they are using to compete with you. Okay, you're so much better than them, because you really like took the step to help me, you know. You really helped me. How to say 你是踏出那个第一步 to help me one of the 男人 and you know, for years, you know, somehow. So I think that's something about you that is very similar to me, because even when no one else believed me, I would do something about what I think is really going on and speak out against people like Jonathan and 那个 PSB 的事情. I tried to help and got myself into so much mess afterwards. Yeah, so I really can tell that 你真的是一个, I don't know whether it's the right word, 男子汉, okay, 男子汉大丈夫, like something like that lah. You are very much like, I really admire this side about you, and I think that we have these two traits. Like we both are the same when it comes to really, you know, believing in something and taking the actual, you know, tangible steps to do something about it. You know, we don't just you know, sit there and watch or participate in the making all these comments about people's business that you don't even understand about, and you are not even like truly having the interest to help, you know. 你只是在那里讲人家的坏话 basically, and being very judgmental and critical. We are not like that, Lord. We will take the step and do something about it, you know, even if it implicates us and make us look bad, you know. So I think that this is something about you that I really admire, and I am so happy that I can find this in a potential partner to be with, you know, because this is something that a lot of people won't take that risk one, you know. Nobody will take this kind of risk to end up 这样子 in this state, and then afterwards I don't say anything for so many years. I can definitely tell that, because you are also a man who will do something about what you believe in, truly believe in, right, and know what's really going on, right. That means you feel very strongly towards what I've done back at PSB, and you really trusted in me to the point where no one else can ever get in the way of trying to sow discord and tell you otherwise, lor. So yeah, Aiden, I just want to say sorry, and this video is for you lah. I was just wish I don't have to post this video if I have other way of reaching out to you, but I hope that, you know, you see this video and that you understand that, you know, I really understand how you are feeling, and all the symptoms are not, say, as a result of like, you know, like simply because you are like those kind of guys who just want to sleep with me because they are, you know lah, 他们那种男人. You really have a lot of things about you that means the way you feel towards me goes beyond the physical attraction, you know. It's not that kind of, you know, symptoms already lah. It goes beyond. There is a lot of yeah, like, it goes beyond the typical man-woman, you know, hooking up, or, you know, feeling like they want to sleep with one another, that kind of, you know, like, things. It's not like that, lor. So I can definitely, I definitely know lah that you love me because of the kind of person I am, and not because of, and the risk that I've taken, and how committed I am towards what I believe in, and also how I'm willing to speak against everyone else's that are going against me and come out correct, which I'm also quite, I'm very humble. I'm not going to use this to boast or anything, because I feel like I'm someone who still can, you know, make errors in judgment. I'm not always 100% correct, so I definitely will continue to improve myself and learn from you, so that I can be even better, because I think you're even smarter and way more, you're even better than me when it comes to telling what's really going on lah. So thank you, Aiden. I'm very happy that I lived, you know, held on to life, even though I was so hopeless. That's why when, you know, people say that things like I dress up for this person that I don't even feel he deserved me to, you know, like, I wear what I want to wear, I dress up how I want to dress up, I do the things, I live for myself, I don't live for another person. No, if not, later break up, I want to kill myself, how I'm like, oh, I cannot live without you, I will die, you know, I have to live for myself even when things are really difficult lah. So I guess in a way I'm very happy that everything is turning out very well for me. And I just want to say then thank you so much 你真的是让我感到人生真的是还有希望的。And I hope you're doing okay, and I really hope that you will do whatever you can to, you know, keep all these people that I really don't want near me out of my, you know, from, you know, being able to reach me in that kind of manner, because I really don't care for anyone else, to be honest. I just don't need people that never truly have, they don't have what I have, lor. Like speaking out for what you really believing in, even though people can ridicule me and mock me and shame me and treat me like crap afterwards, because they think that I'm a joke. They think that what I believe in is not something that deserve respect. Like, believing in being faithful to someone is something that, you know, people can twist it into me trying to steal, trying to get. It's just unbelievable, because that was never my intention. So I'm very thankful that you can see things in a very objective manner, and you see me for who I really am instead of what everyone else is twisting it out to be. So thank you, Aiden. I cannot be any more, I cannot say thank you enough lah. That's what I try to say lah, huh? Yeah, so wow, Aiden, I think you don't have to worry lah, huh? I'm not going to think badly of you because of the things that you have done to other people, and because of what you have done for me. I think you are, I won't have any issue with how you are with anyone else, and I definitely will support you, and I won't try to change you in that way lah. You have done so much for me, you know, that I cannot even find any fault, you know. Yeah, I just think that you are really too good for a lot of these women that is so-called, they can think that they are white, but they are not good enough for you. Wow, they are really not good enough for you, because from the way I'm looking at it, wow, all these women are sorry, but you are not even, I think you should never ever settle for less, 真的. Yeah, so thank you, Aiden. I'm sure you know that you would never settle for less. That's why you did so much for me throughout the years, and I'm still like helping you no matter what everyone else is saying lah. So thank you, Aiden. I hope you're doing well, and yeah, I'm making videos for you just to, you know, let you know that I care a lot about you and I want to communicate with you lah. Okay, so bye bye, Aiden. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm very happy lah. I am so blessed. I am super blessed, okay? And I will definitely put in effort to dress up for you, but I think don't wear clothes better. Sorry. I'm gonna try, I will stop saying all these things, okay? Bye bye. Yeah.